Hey, mamas. I just wanted to pop in and say hello. I've been reflecting today on how our challenges are here to help us become more creative. I've been in a super interesting season as a mom and navigating my homeschooling journey. And one of the things that popped up for me was just like, it's just too much energy. I felt like I was being sourced as the sole energy provider for my son, and it just was very uncomfortable. And so I've been praying and just asking for guidance, like how am I going to do this entrepreneurial thing and running a nonprofit and being a creative and being a mama and homeschooling, because it's all important to me. And so like clockwork, the Most High is always so faithful, but navigating, online schooling that has like a live component, which is super amazing for me, and then coming across just this amazing download about making sure that we're in a space that is inspiring to both of us. And so we were introduced to an amazing space where we are actually able to coexist. He's able to do his work, he's excited about doing it, and I'm able to get my creative endeavors completed, and we're actually able to do stuff together. And the shift that has taken place between us has been amazing. Like, I was like, oh, this is just you, God, because it's exactly what I needed in this moment. And so I want to encourage any parents out there that are kind of like in this mashup space where you're like, I don't know how to put this together. I don't even know how this is going to work because I'm drained and overwhelmed, that it's okay to get as creative as possible. The way that I live my life and parent my children or any of those things, like it's not traditional. It's not even ideal most times, but working with what I'm dealing with and what I have to work with is important. Like, I'm not going to sit around and woe is me. So it's like we got to get creative and allow space for just all kinds of options to pop up. And so that's kind of what happened for me. Like, I wouldn't have thought about being, in a co-working space with my son, but kind of browsing with him and him having that level of like, oh yeah, like this sense of ownership, this is our space, we're gonna do this thing together. It's actually transformed just the energy, the kind of tension, knowing that he can sit down and interact with live teachers online for his homeschooling classes instead of interacting with me. That gives me the space to think and be creative and write and sing and do all the things that I need to do for my soul in this season. And just how it all came together, it was just like a divine orchestration. But it started with me being like, yo, like I don't care what it looks like, I just need it to look like something. So if you are like at your wits end about how things are going to work out in your life and how things are going to fit together, or maybe you're in a moment of challenge on your parenting journey, just be open. Pray, be open, just be open to it looking something like you could never even imagine. And it's like, I could not even come up with this, but it fits me and him and our relationship and where we are right now so perfectly that if I were not open to something creative and something different, then I wouldn't even be receptive to this option. And so there's always options, there's always a plan, and the energy boost that we've gotten as mother and son, and just our ability to relate to one another differently. We're like, oh, maybe we could do this together. Like, we actually want to spend time with each other a little bit more than we were wanting to before. And it's just a testament to being open to finding new ways of doing things and operating, creatively. We're in a season where we can be digital nomads and we can, live our life in all these creative and different ways. We don't have to be tied down anymore. And so what does that look like on a micro level, right? What does it look like to be a happy mom and a happy entrepreneur? And I don't mean happy, like happy is temporary, but to be joyful and content, honestly, with the circumstances, and to be good with it, like not just like surviving, but like thriving and feeling exciting about your day. And so that's where we are. Like that level of excitement definitely was not existing for me. I can only speak about. I don't feel like it was existing on his behalf, not all the time. And so to kind of be popping up in the morning like, yes, we can't wait to get our day started and we're doing it together and we're doing something separately and it's amazing, has just been a tremendous blessing. So I encourage you to think outside the box when it comes to any of the challenges that you're facing, and that you might be surprised at what is on the other side. So you guys have an amazing day, and we'll talk soon.